Hey Med School Mastery community, this is Nick. I'm here today. I want to talk to you about just the importance of mindset and the importance of moving through things in the right way so that you don't lose your mind while you're trying to become a doctor. Because there will be lots of things you'll have to face, and it's all about how you look at those things to keep on moving through. So in this video, it's not just going to be like a pep talk, and you're not going to hear cliche things. I think these are all relatively unique ideas that you'll find pretty helpful. So I'll go ahead and jump right in, and hopefully you'll find a lot of value out of this. So the single most important thing that I'm going to say in this video is that there's only one sort of mindset that will help you to be successful, and it is, what is the next single thing that I need to do? So if that's the case, if you're always thinking about what is the next single thing that I need to do, it helps to combat so many things that pre-medical students worry about. For instance, those days right before finals when you have like 5 papers left to go, you have an orgo exam to study for, you also have a bio exam and some history exam. You have all of these things in your mind, and the idea of all those things stacking up is just going to make you feel more and more stressed, more and more overwhelmed. And the thing that I realize and that I've become good at practicing, and I realize so many pre-meds need to hear, is what is the single next thing that you need to focus on. So in order to think like this, you need to have a running sort of list in your mind of things by priority based off of how important they are and how soon they're due. So for me, I always have tons of things going on. I have my classwork, I have my clinical work, I have my research that I'm doing, and then I have this website as well. So with all of these things going on, in addition to like my relationships and my faith and things like that, I'm always keeping in my mind sort of a list of things by priority based on how important they are, but then also about how immediate those concerns are. So for instance, right now, I have probably as my most important career-related thing my my classwork, followed by clinical work or clinical like shadowing, and then after that would be probably my research. And so that's about number 3. I'm only going to give time to that if I've made sure I've covered everything in the bases above that. And then something like this, like filming these videos, comes in below that. So I'm not going to be able to film a video if I still haven't taken care of all those other things. So if I keep in my mind sort of this running list of the things I need to do and how soon they're due or how soon I need to have them finished, then it allows me to be able to select the single next thing I need to worry about. So right now, I've already taken care of my classwork. I've already gone to the clinic today. And then I already have gotten some research stuff out of the way. So that means now the single most important thing that I need to do next is film this video. And so I'm doing it. And I'm not thinking about anything else I need to do. All I need to do is film this video. It's the single most important next thing that I'm going to do. So don't ever let yourself think about all of the things going on. Don't think about it as 5 papers, 3 exams, and all the responsibilities with your friends or family. Instead, just think about it as, what is the next paper that I have to do? And you just focus on that completely. Once that's finished, you moved on to the next thing. You think about, okay, what is the next exam? You focus completely on that and you move on. If you just keep one thing on your mind, you will not lose your mind so quickly. And I think that you'll find that is really valuable for you and your sanity. So this is also an important mindset to have once you start to be facing troubles, when you start to be facing failures that you're having. For whatever you're doing outside of class, if you just ran for a position in like the student body senate or election, and you didn't get it, you might be very upset about that. But instead you think, instead of lingering on that, what is the next most important thing that you can do to move forward? Similarly, if you just took a test and it didn't go as well as you thought, well, you don't need to linger on that. Rather, there's all these other things that will help to build up your application to be stronger. And so what is the next most important thing that you can do to make up for that low test score. And so I think, if you think like that, you're always thinking about what is that next thing, what is that that next step for me to focus on. You won't linger on your failures. You won't become stressed with the multiple things you need to do, the long list of things. It keeps you focused just only on that one thing you need to do. It allows you to stay calm, cool, and collected. So I hope you found this valuable. I also hope it's not cliche, because I actually had only heard this advice like once before, and I see it all the time. I see it with my fiance or with friends, that they just get very sort of tied up in all the things, all the responsibilities, and it's of no value to have all those things in your mind. Rather, just focus on what is your next single step and do that. All right, so good luck with everything, and as always, we'll see you at medschoolmastery.com.